Okay, this is a Furrion electric fireplace that I was really frustrated with the thermostat that's built in because I'd set it to 65 or 70 and I'd come back and it would be like 90 degrees or something. It was on a nice day when it would warm up. I could never leave it on, and sometimes at night, if it was a warm night, it would be overly hot and it just didn't seem to work. So what I've done is I've located the problem, and I will just explain that. But the first thing you have to do is take the actual fireplace out, and to do that is fairly simple. You take any trim away from where the square is for the cutout, and then once the trim is out, you can get the glass out by simply lifting up, and the glass comes off, and it's got hooks in the back. I'm not going to go through all the unscrewing of the back and the top here, but because those are all the screws, so I'm not going to waste your time with that. And then what I've done is I've got some extra wire, and this is where the thermostat is located. It's in this little tube here, and what I found is that I think that the cold air from behind was continuing to go into these vents, and it registered the thermostat that it was still cold, so it didn't really matter what temperature you put it on until the back warmed up. It wasn't going to turn off. So I've disconnected this, and the way you can test if you've got the right connection is unplug it and then plug your fireplace back in, and it'll just come on automatically with 2 E's, and that means that this is the thermostat. So all I'm going to do is simply just splice in a longer line here with these crimps, and then relocate. I'm going to have enough wire that I'm going to relocate it. The simplest place right now is just to relocate it through a little hole here, right underneath the counter. And if that isn't enough, then I might have to relocate it higher, somewhere behind the TV or something like that. So that's how I've decided that the best thing to do is to simply relocate that thermostat, because the cold air was continuing to go up and it wasn't receiving any warm air. And this is the end result of actually it's not a thermostat, but it's the temperature sensor which goes to the control panel. What I've done is I've just temporarily put it through this hole, and it can slide in or out depending on how accurate the thermostat, which is set basically by holding the flashing temperature, and then you can see that it's actually set at 21 degrees Celsius. So I'm just going to use the wall sensor for the air conditioner to see how close this is, and if it needs to be higher, then I'll find a place where it's warmer, or if it's accurate, then I can finally fix it in a place that's more permanent. But that's the end result, and it works beautifully, much more accurate than having the temperature probe or temperature sensor inside the metal tube that's in the actual Furrion electric fireplace. All right, good luck.